Hello and welcome. My name is DW and this is my little slice of the internet I like to call Dub's Beauty Diary. Today we are going to be doing update 4 on my Pan Those Eyeshadows / No Pan Left Behind, that's what it's called. So Alexi is the creator of Pan Those Eyeshadows, and what you do is select multiple eyeshadows. I like to do it randomly, and I like to choose 4 from my palettes. Then you can either hit pan or have a usage goal. My usage goal is 20 or to hit pan, whichever comes first. And then my other, to make 5 eyeshadows, I like to choose 1 from my singles, and then I like to use that one at least 5 times. And by singles, I mean anything that's not in a palette. So Super Shock shadows, pigments, glitter, stuff like that. So let us get into it. Let's start with my single for last month. I had chosen this ColourPop Super Shock shadow to be young and beautiful again from the Hocus Pocus collection. This is what we're looking like. I did use this 5 times. This was broken and a chunk fell out, so that's why it's missing a big old chunk. I liked this as an inner corner. I liked it as a highlight. Yeah, very pretty. So this will be rolling out and we will be rolling in a new single. Then the next one that has been in the longest is my ColourPop Lizzie McGuire palette. This has been in since August, and the shade I rolled in was Hello Fabulous, so it is this one right here. I have used this one 19 times and I'm going to roll it out, but I am going to use it one last time just to get my 20 uses on. I do not think I'm gonna hit pan in the last use, but that is what I'm gonna do. I forgot to take progress pictures, so I'll just kind of show you one here. Nice dip going on. I used it once for nail polish. It's not that great, but it's a cute color. I did like this. This is just a very springy palette, and I like to match my makeup to my clothes, so that's why this took so long to get use out of it, because I do not have a lot of purple clothes. I am wearing it today in my crease. So that was my 19th use. I was gonna say something else about this palette. Oh yeah, my progress on all of the shades, I will post a photo up here with how many times I've used each shade. So this, I'm going to use mine one more time, but I am gonna just roll in a new shadow in its place. Similarly, I've got the Mothership 2 Sublime. I had picked this extreme black. Well, I guess I didn't pick it, it was chosen for me. I've used this as an eyeliner on the bottom lash like today. I've used it 18 times. I'm gonna go ahead and just use it 2 more times and get a good rollout today. But I will use this twice more. I have used all of the shades at least 1 time. I really like this palette. My favorite shade in here is either this one up here or the Skin Show Glow. But yeah, we will be rolling Pat McGrath out and rolling something in its place, but still going to use that 2 more times to get my 20 uses. The next, and that one has been in since September. Yes, September. The next one I have is my Natasha Denona Mini Zendo. The shade I had chose was Stark. This has been in also since September. I use this one 20 times as basically eyeliner or deepening shade, but on the 20th use, I hope that you can see that little pan in there. There it is. There. And I have used all of these shades at least one time. So this is a rolling out, and this was an official one. I did hit the 20 goals, I hit the pan, and I used all of the shades. One that is staying in my project is my Jeffree Star singles. I had rolled in blood sugar, and after 11 uses, this is what it is looking like. I had never used this prior. I mostly mix this with a purple to create like a mauve, or I put this in the outer corner. I'm not like a huge fan of red eyeshadow, but I am making it work at least 11 times so far, so there's that. So I've got 9 more times before I can roll that out, but I have used every other shade in this palette at least once, and I used this quite a bit to set my lid. So we are going to be rolling in 3 new palettes and 1 single shadow, so this is a good update. I do not have all of my palettes in my Tiny Decisions app, so I'm going to do a random number generator because I have them all written down. Let me get to, okay, I have, let's do minimum 1, maximum 296, and we are going to randomize 3 palettes. So minimum 1, maximum 296, 1, 96, 2, 128, 3, 119. All right, and then we can pop on over to my Tiny Decisions for my single shadow here, and we'll go ahead and spin the wheel for single shadow. ColourPop Super Shock Ultra Glitter Beauty and the Beast. Okay, so let me go grab those and I will be right back. All right, I have found my palettes. They're all quite a bit older palettes, but that's okay. So the first thing we rolled in was, let's just do the Super Shock first. It's the Beauty and the Beast collab with the rose on it. Just a nice champagne, romantic, yellow gold. And this is that Jeffree Star one that's staying in. So I'm gonna use this one 5 times. Number 96 was my Going Coconuts palette by ColourPop. This has 9 shades in it, so we will do a minimum 1, maximum 9. So that is Dakota. This one down here. Use 20 times or hit pan. Okay. I also need to use all of these other shades in this palette at least one time. I have already used this palette, so that shouldn't be difficult. Number 128 was my Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. I've used all of the shades in here at least one time as well. So there is 16 shades in here, minimum 1, maximum 16. And we will randomize. $14. And that's going to be Livin' Lavish, this purple one down here. And last but not least, number 119 was the ColourPop Witching Hour palette from last Halloween. I've never used this palette before, so I will need to use each shade at least one time. But since I've never used this before, I am hoping to get a little more use out of it. So let's do 1 to 12. 1 to 12. And we will randomize that one. What? Let me do the thumb on that one. It's similar to the Super Shock, but just a little darker and bronzier. Here's my new color story. What do you guys think? Pretty neutral for me. I mean, I've got blue and purple on right now. I don't know. I think I'll be able to get the Super Shock out this month. Probably, yeah, I don't know. At least I get to use all of the shades in the palettes and not just these ones, because that will give me some more interesting looks, I think. Yeah, other than that, that's all I have for today, so I will catch you guys in the next one. No, just wait. I want to show looks of my past month's progress that I used these shadows on. So let's just go into that. So this is one of those looks where I used all 5 shades in one look. I used the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar in my crease. I used Hello Fabulous from the Lizzie McGuire palette all over my lid. I used Stark from Natasha Denona to deepen up the outer corner. Pat McGrath Extreme Black on the lower lash, and the Super Shock in my inner corner. This look I used Bear from Natasha Denona to set the lid. I mixed Blood Sugar and 1985 from the Jeffree Star singles in the crease. I put Pat McGrath's Rose Dusk on the lid and tapped it with the Skin Show Glow. In the inner corner, I used the Lizzie McGuire Hello Fabulous, tapped with the Astral Ghost Orchid. Stark is again in my outer corner with Extreme Black on my lower lash line. This one I used the Natasha Denona Bear to set my lid. I used the Stark shade in that same palette for the outer corner. I used the About Face Light Lock powder in This Bliss in my inner corner. Then for my Pat McGrath shades, I used Blitz Emerald in the crease, Skin Show Glow from crease to eyebrow, and Bronze 005 on the lid with Extreme Black on the lower lash line. For this look, I used the Natasha Denona Stark shade in my crease and put Pat McGrath's Skin Show Glow from the crease to the eyebrow. I deepened up the outer corner with the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar. I put the Hello Fabulous shade from the Lizzie McGuire palette all over my lid. In this look, I also used the About Face Light Lock powder in this Bliss for my inner corner, along with Extreme Black from Pat McGrath Sublime on the lower lash line. For my last look here, I used Jeffree Star Wealthy to set my whole lid. I used Blood Sugar from, I put that on my lid and in my crease. I used Skin Show Glow from the Pat McGrath palette from my crease to my brow, along with Extreme Black on my lower lash line, Rose Dusk out in my outer corner to darken up a little bit, and Bronze 005 in my inner corner. I really like this look, and I don't typically like red looks. And that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment if you're doing this project as well, if I haven't already watched your videos, because I would like to. I love this project. I love creating it. I love watching it, both. So yeah, nothing else. Bye-bye.